How user-friendly are Google Sites? Can you, yes, even you, update and maintain your own website? Yes, you can with Google Sites. Google Sites is so user-friendly. I'll show you. Everything on Google Sites is drag and drop, including the menu, content blocks, and content itself. Stick around to see how easy it is. Let's take a look at a basic website outline. You should have a home page, either one or more pages for your services, testimonials or a blog, contact page, and about. And notice that I can literally drag and drop these pages around, and that changes my menu over here. So in your Google site under pages, you can literally just drag these pages around over here under pages, and that changes your menu at the top. In addition, if you want this menu to be on the side instead, you can do that. And now it shows up over here on the side. And again, if I move these pages around, then this automatically changes. So that is the pages, which turns into the menu for your site. I'm going to move it back to the top so easily. Sometimes you want a sub page, so maybe the about is under the contact page, and notice if I drag it off to the side, then it gets me a sub page. So the about page is underneath contact, and again in my menu it is now a drop down, so I can have drop downs under here. Under services I could do the same thing, or testimonials maybe are a sub page of contact. So contact, testimonials, or about, or switch them, contact, about, testimonials. So simple. And then I could just put them right back the way they were, about, testimonials, contact, and now I have no subpages. That's subpages in your menu. The other thing you can do is have hidden pages. And I have some pages that are sort of landing pages that I want to be able to link to from my social media, but I don't want them showing up in my menu. So under classes, I have extra classes pages that I have clickable and linked to other things, but I don't necessarily want it here showing up as a pull down menu. So I can hide or unhide the page, show in navigation or not. So if I turn that on, now I have a drop down. If I hide from navigation, it is now gone from here, but it is still published and clickable from elsewhere. When you're building your website, you need to know which parts of the website are consistent and which things you can change easily on every page. On my website, I'm going to give you an overview of all the parts of the website, and then we can dig into how to work with each one. So at the very top, we have what we call an announcement banner right here. So then we have the menu right here, which we learned that we can create with the pages over here. And then we have what we call the header, and there are different types of headers. Then we have the content, and each one of these is a content block. So notice when I click on it, it outlines this whole content block. It gives me a handle and some options. Here's another content block that is blue. Then I have another content block here and another one and so forth. Down way at the bottom is my footer. The footer is consistent on every single page. So the footer is the things that you want to appear at the bottom of every page. Let's go do the outsides first, and then we'll work our way to the content. In the footer, you're going to want your logo, some information about how to contact you, some scheduling buttons, and also probably your social media links. We'll go back up to the top. This announcement banner at the top, you can click on here. You can toggle it on or off. You can change the color to anything at all, including custom colors. You can have your text. You can have a button label, as in the text that's on the button, and you can have a link. I always suggest that that link opens in a new tab unless you're trying to make it go to a different page in your website. And then you decide if you want that banner on the home page only or all of your pages. So that's Google Sites banner. Then let's look at the different header types. First of all, I can upload an image or select one from the internet or my Google Drive or my Google Photos. The 4 header types are cover, which is huge, a large banner, a smaller banner, which is what I think I have, or the title only. So some of my pages, let's go to contact, only have the text. I don't have a picture at the top. I just have chosen text. So you can decide that every page can have a different header type. Then we have the most important section, the content blocks. And if I go to insert over here, I can see my options for content blocks. I have a picture and some text, 2 columns, 3 pictures, 3 columns, text images, etc. So you can see down here that I have used this 3 columns content block. For this, I have a title, a picture, and some text in 3 columns. So I can just insert that as my template for the content block. And then when I go to pull a picture, I can grab it or other things from multiple places. Then I have the heading text, and I have heading, subheading, or small text. And then I just have the text that I want to put. This is a content block, and I can insert them anywhere, do whatever I want. And please note that this little handle means that I can drag that up or down. I can move my content blocks anywhere I want on my page, and then I can edit them. Also, within the content block, if I click twice to select just that image, then I can drag it around as well, and I can reorganize these. Say that I want my title first, then the text, then the image. I can always move these around any which way I want. What if I wanted to move this column to the left? Let's look at this one. I can drag a whole section of things from one side to the other, or I could drag it back, or I can click undo. The other thing is that I can take one of these things and move it somewhere else. Lastly, I can duplicate. So if I want this section, I have it the way I want it, and I want one very similar, I can just duplicate that section, and now I can just change my pictures and text, but the formatting is all the same. So this is dragging and dropping content blocks and the items inside of it. Last thing is, let's double check the kinds of content that I could include. If we look here, I can add a text box anywhere, anytime, and choose what kind of text it is. I can always just add an image where I want it, and I can either select an image from multiple places, or I can upload one from my computer. If you have other programs you're using, you can always grab some code and embed some information here. If you're more advanced and have another system you're working with, or you can pull things from your Google Drive directly. So many things you can add. So collapsible text is a title with a block of text underneath that the user can open or close. You can have an image carousel like my friend Holly has on her website. So you literally just put these pictures in. Buttons are clickable. Dividers are a line across. Spacer if you need extra space somewhere to make your website a little more spacious. Social links we put at the bottom. And if you click on those, you can add all that. You can also include a YouTube video, a Google Calendar, a Google Map, or docs, slides, sheets, or forms, or charts. All of these would come from your Google Drive, and you can literally just embed them, put them on your website. Anywhere that you have one of these, you can just add all of those items. Is Google Sites user-friendly? Yes. So how easy is Google Sites to use? Very easy. For more detailed instructions on how to create your Google site, look below for my DIY Google Sites package link. The package will include videos, checklists, and a template site already created for you to build on and customize. Or you can schedule a clarity call to discuss the best options for you and your website. I look forward to helping you succeed.